Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How's it going? Hope you guys having a good day or had a good day. So we are here. Well, watch along for the Champions League. Manchester City taking on Bayern Munich in the last eight of the competition. So hopefully you guys will join me. Drop your comments in the chat and let me know your thoughts on this game, guys. So just bear with me a second. There we go. You guys should be able to see the stats on the screen now. So apologies, I'm a minute or two late, guys. But we're here now, and the game is underway. City currently in possession, so just expect it to be a little bit scrappy at the start. I would expect, guys, both teams not familiar with each other on the actual pitch. I think it's been about 7-8 years since they last played each other. So we'll see how this first 5 or 10 minutes plays out with, like I said, both teams probably just going to be feeling each other out for the early stages. So let's quickly go to the chat as we just see City just knocking it about in their own half at the minute under pressure from Bayern. Milzard, welcome to the show, mate. How's it going? Milzard saying, hi, 1-0 Bayern, my prediction. Well, interesting, mate. Interesting. I think we might be in for a little bit more goals than that, though, mate. But, yeah, you could be. We'll have to see how it plays out. But, yeah, that's a good shout. Both Bayern Munich and Man City, strong teams, as we know, guys. So it could be that Man City suffer a rare home defeat. But we'll have to see, as we say, how it goes as the game progresses. But thanks for that, Milzard. Great to have you with us, mate. Ethan Dixon, hello, guys. Ethan, he's saying, how's it going, Ethan? Great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. And also, welcome to the show as well, Milzard. Yes, I'm good. Thanks, mate. How's things with you? Good to have you with us, Ethan. And Ethan saying, hi, Milzard. 2-1 Preston vs Wigan. I think that's Ethan there with a bit of banter. And Milzard saying, don't talk about that. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, City in possession at the minute on the far side of the pitch as they come towards the goal, and Haaland there getting off an opportunity, but I don't think he lined himself up right with that, and it's gone well over the bar. So that will be a free kick for Bayern to restart the game. Ethan saying, I'm going to say 2-1 Bayern. Interesting. So both Ethan and Mills are thinking that Bayern going to come out on top after this first leg. So that's interesting to see. Maybe you guys leaning towards the fact that Bayern Munich with plenty of Champions League experience. So thanks for that, Ethan. Stevie's saying, evening, guys. Hope City get a result tonight. Yep, definitely, mate. Like I say, most of you guys know I'm not, most of the time, not a big fan of Manchester City when it comes to the league games. Nothing against City, as I've said before. It's just been nice to see another club winning the Premier League rather than City keep winning it. But obviously they haven't had that same success as what they've had in the Premier League. They haven't had that same success in the Champions League. So, yeah, would love to see City come out on top in this one. Thanks for that, Stevie. Great to have you with us, mate. Ethan saying why? Because we are Football Fan Den UK, mate. If that's regarding to why Stevie is wanting City to win. We're Football Fan Den UK. So when it comes to Champions League and Europa League, we're always good. Well, at least me and Stevie will always want UK clubs to do well, even the clubs that we don't like that much. So thanks for that, Ethan. Ethan saying, hi, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Thanks for that, Ethan. Always great to see you guys making the effort to welcome each other and say hello and stuff. Stevie saying, hi, Ethan. How are you doing? Nice one, Stevie. And Ethan replying, good, thanks. Nice one, guys. Top stuff. Milzard saying, did you see the Ben Foster penalty save, Gaz? I No, mate. I was working all day yesterday. If that's regarding yesterday's game, no, I missed all the football yesterday. I was busy at work all day. I was really gutted because I wanted to try and get back for the late kickoff, but I was working ridiculously late last night. So there was nothing I could do about it, unfortunately. So yeah, I didn't catch much of yesterday's football action, unfortunately, mate. But hope you enjoyed the football. I've not even caught up on what results were happened yesterday because I've just, like I said, I've just been busy with work, unfortunately. But thanks for that, Milzard. Ethan saying like Real Madrid, I hate City too. So sorry, City fans. Fair enough, mate. I don't hate in football personally. I dislike, but I don't hate. Hate is a word that I think is used a bit too freely in football. But yeah, I get your point, Ethan. Manchester City, obviously, a club that you either love or hate. I think that's the way most fans see it. So thanks for sharing that, Ethan. Ethan saying Preston got Blackburn next at Deepdale. Oh, interesting. So Derby game next for Preston and Blackburn. So thanks for that, Ethan. Millsard saying I want City to win, but I can't see it happening. Okay, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. As Bayern Munich just in possession at the minute, with possession just inside their own half. So not a lot to report. 8 minutes into the game, guys. Still 0-0. And like I said, Bayern just knocking it about in their own half at the moment. So thanks for that. Thanks for that, Milzard. Ethan saying I meant why doesn't Milzard not want to talk about it? Probably because his team lost, mate. Same as probably you wouldn't want to talk about it too much if your team lost. I'm sure you can understand that, mate. But yeah, apologies, guys. Like I said, I've not had a chance to look over yesterday's results. Got a really difficult balance going on at the minute, guys, between working on Fanden and trying to do my normal everyday job. And I'm just literally um, running on autopilot some days. So you just have to bear with me until we get further along with the Fanden project. So yeah. But yeah, I'm sure you can understand that, Ethan. And as we've seen, mate, there's been results when your team have not done well, and in the same way, you've not really wanted to talk about it too much. So I think I can understand that. When our teams disappoint us, it's sometimes a little bit hard to take when we know what they can do, and then they don't do it. So yeah, thanks for that, Ethan. Ethan also saying no meat either, Milzard. Um, so you guys both feeling that this might be a bit of a step too far for Manchester City. So fair enough. Millsard saying it was Wigan 0, Swansea 2 yesterday. Okay, mate. Thanks for letting me know that. Like I say, I've missed all day yesterday's action. I was not much you could do about it, unfortunately. Bills have got to be paid. So Bayern Munich now coming down that far side as they work their way into the Manchester City box as City have just picked up the possession but lost it just as quick as they picked it up and given it back to Bayern. Bayern just got a shot off but well wide of the post as it goes out behind for a corner. Well, I think that'll be a corner to City unless it took a deflection that I missed. Yeah, it must have took a deflection because it's a free kick to City. Oh, what am I on about? See, I've not even got my train of thought going. It's gone out on that far side now for a throw-in. So thanks for that, Milzard. Milzard also saying we've got Blackpool next. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I knew that fixture was coming up. That's going to be a tough one for you guys, but hopefully you can get something out of that game, mate. So thanks for that. Ethan saying, Milzard, you going down to League One? Hopefully not for. Hopefully not though. Well, there's still plenty of games to play, so you never know. Like I say, we are getting to the nitty gritty end of the season, but as long as it's mathematically possible, guys, have to try and keep the faith. So yeah, thanks for that, Ethan. Ethan also saying we had Blackpool on the first Millsard and we won 3-1. Cool, cool, mate. I'd say that be a tricky game for you guys next door against Blackburn. Blackburn in always, I don't know, they seem to be able to scrape results when they play away from home against local rivals. So City currently in possession on that far side, but they're not doing an awful lot with it at the moment, guys. Just keep passing back to the goalkeeper and not really creating much attacking momentum in these early stages. But hopefully the game will spring into life shortly as City now attempt to come down this near side, but lose the possession cheaply to Bayern as City managed to win it back quickly. And now they move forward down the opposite side as they switch the play. And now De Bruyne on the ball as he knocks it forward, and City and Bayern there scrapping for it right next to the corner flag as Bayern managed to win it back, knock it up the field, and it's intercepted by City just inside the Bayern half. So yeah, just signs that the game's starting to get going now. So thanks for that, Ethan. Sorry, Ethan's. We did read that. So thanks for that, Ethan. Joey, welcome to the show, mate. How's it going? Joey's saying hi, Gaz. Hi, Gaz, and all. We'll be back in 10 minutes. No worries, mate. Great to have you with us, Joey. Welcome to the show, mate. Hopefully you've had a good Easter weekend as well, you guys. City now trying to come down this near side as Bayern win the ball back, claims for a foul, but referee says nothing doing as Haaland almost nicked the ball off the goalkeeper there. Millsard saying, I think we are, and if we can go down by 2 points, I'm blaming it on owners. Yep, well, absolutely right, mate. Because if you do go down by 2 points, it will be the owner's fault, won't it, for not paying the players' wages. So, yep, I totally agree with you, mate. If you go down anyway, even if it's only by a couple of points, if it was 4 points, you can still blame it on the owner, mate, because they've interfered with the season by not paying the players' wages. They've added to the pressure on the players. And obviously, that players are human beings; they're not robots. If they feel that the owners of the club are not supporting them well enough, that's enough for them. That's enough to affect their motivation and morale in it. So I'm sure you can understand that, mate. So yeah, like I say, if it's only a matter of a few points that you guys go down this season, then it definitely finger can be pointed at the owners. Ethan saying hi, Joey. Nice one, Ethan. Top man, thank you very much, mate. Millsard saying, okay. Ethan saying, well, Wigan aren't bad in League One. I think, like I say, I think the problems at Wigan, like I say, I've been studying what's been going on with the problems at Wigan, and a lot of it is financial problems, guys. The owners are not running the club right. And the club is in serious danger of going into administration. As I'm sure you guys know, when players don't get paid their wages on time and clubs are having financial problems, it affects performances on the pitch, no matter what club you are. So, yeah, like I say, I'm sure Wigan will get back to their best at some point. But first of all, the most important thing is to sort out these financial problems that the owners are creating. Millsard saying K. Ethan, not as bad as Blackpool though. Millsard, we carried them at Deepdale. Well, like I say, I didn't see that particular game, mate. But yeah, like I said, with Wigan, for me, you've got to Any teams beating Wigan right now, as far as I'm concerned, are beating Wigan when they're not at the strongest. To me, guys, I'm a bit old school. You got to remember this. I'm old school. You don't want to beat a team when they're at the weakest. You want to beat them at their strongest. That's when you've got the ultimate bragging rights because the opposition can't have excuses why you beat them. With when you've got a club in financial turmoil like Wigan, they've got a valid reason for as an excuse to why they're struggling to put in performances because it's to do with field because it's to do with problems going on in the club that have got nothing to do with football, off the field issues. So for me, guys, like I say, I always want to beat teams when they're at the strongest, not when they're at the weakest. But everybody's different. I totally understand. Fans just enjoy getting wins against local rivals. But I'm just giving you guys a little bit of an insight into how I look at football. Like I say, if my team go and beat Bury, for example, or Wigan now, if they beat Wigan now, I wouldn't be mega thrilled about it. Yeah, I'd be happy we got the 3 points, but I wouldn't be rubbing salt in the wounds because we've beaten them when they're at the weakest. I want to beat Wigan when they're at the strongest. I want to beat Blackburn when they're at the strongest. I want to beat Preston when they're at the strongest. I don't want to be beaten. I won't want my club to be getting victories against teams that are in trouble and financial trouble. And so yeah, hopefully that gives you, like I say, gives you guys a little bit insight into my football thinking. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Ethan. Millsard saying next season top uh, two leagues, first Wigan, second Bolton. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Still plenty of football to worry about this season, though, to be fair, mate. So, yeah, let's get this season out of the way first. As there's a foul on the far side. So, what are them two players doing? They might as well. It looks like they're trying to get it on, doesn't it? Hugging each other and everything. So, Bayern Munich now with the possession just inside their own half, as they now probe Manchester City on this left-hand side, or should I say this near side, and it's gone out for a throw into Manchester City. Um, so, yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. Ethan saying, let's hope, Millsard. Well, obviously, like I said, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Don't even know where Bolton will be next season yet, whether they're going to be a League One club or a Championship club. Still, obviously, very much in the playoff mix, so we'll have to see. But thanks for that, guys. Ethan saying, if we win if we win Blackburn, we go to playoff spot. Cool. Cool, mate. Well, like I say, keep the faith, and hopefully you guys can get a positive result. And so Manchester City just picked up the possession now, just inside uh, Bayern's half as they moved the ball down this near side and looking for a cross opportunity. Cross comes in from De Bruyne towards the near post, and it's knocked behind by the Bayern Munich defence, so that will be a corner to Manchester City on this near side. But yeah, would be great to see you guys get in the playoff spots, Ethan. As I've told you before, mate, would love to see Preston have a chance at promotion to the Premier League. Millsard saying Blackpool sacked Mick McCarthy, didn't they? Did they? Lipinecki's not even been at the club that long, has he? I think wasn't he only supposed to be taking temporary charge as well? City now knock the ball out to this near side, but De Bruyne doesn't read it, and that ball goes out for a throw in to Bayern Munich. But yeah, Millsard, that's like I said, Mick McCarthy, I thought he was only brought in as a caretaker manager type thing till the end of the season. Um, so we've got this throwing on this near side for Bayern as they just slow to take it, but they do eventually take it, and it almost goes out for another throwing. But Man City have won it back now as they knock it forward onto the edge of the box, and Haaland gets a shot off, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper. Easy save there for the Bayern keeper. So Bayern Munich will get the game back underway as the goalkeeper will have a possession as Bayern now work the ball down that far side up towards the halfway line. and under pressure from City. City have managed to win it back and lose it again. Now Bayern coming charging towards the Man City box, but intercepted by City as they kick the ball back up the field and goes out on that far side, just inside the Bayern half of the pitch. So thanks for that, Millsard. Like I said, I didn't actually know that, to be fair, about Mick McCarthy. But thanks for letting me know, mate. Ethan Dixon saying, yeah, they did. Is that recently? Because I've not, like I said, I hadn't heard about that, to be honest. But football's a ruthless game, isn't it, guys? You've got to win it. You've got to keep winning to keep in it. And managers that don't seem to have the respect of the dressing room or get results, definitely going to be facing the exit door. Bayern now with the possession as they come forward down the centre of the park and on the edge of the Man City box now as they just come inside looking to get a crossing, but City keeping it tight there defensively as Bayern forced to knock the ball out on that far side for a throw-in. So throwing now for City. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Ethan saying, I think Blackpool Knights might get beat. All right, sorry, I couldn't read that then. The arrow in the way there. Ethan saying, I think Blackpool might get beaten off you guys, Millsard. Well, you definitely, it's difficult to say, in it, if they've recently changed the manager. Obviously, have that new manager bounce normally that gives players a bit of a boost, a bit of a lift. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens in that one as we come to that game. But Bayern now chipping the ball down this near side and say, look for an angle to get across, but forced to pass backwards to come forwards as Man City defending well there on this near side. Bayern just knocking it about on the edge of the City box as they cut the ball inside, and now a ball chipped into the box out to that far side, and it's headed behind, and that will be a free kick to Manchester City. So yeah, thanks for that, Ethan. I don't know, like I say, we'll have to wait and see, but going to be some interesting games with some derbies coming up in the Championship from what you guys are telling me. So ball knocked up the field from the goalkeeper, and Man City pick up the possession on that far side as pass it back to the goalkeeper. I hate this pass back stuff, guys. I really do. As City, why don't you just be brave, get forward, show the ruthlessness that you show in the league. As City now move the ball out to this near side, and De Bruyne a challenge there for possession, and Bayern Munich win it back. Bayern Munich now coming towards the edge of the box, cut back, and shot comes in, blocked by City. City managed to clear it out of the box and trying to get out of their own area at the minute, but Bayern Munich keeping them boxed in as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up towards Haaland inside the Bayern half, and Bayern managed to win it back. Bayern now play the ball out to that far side as they try to come forward now towards the edge of the Man City box. Cross comes in and it's deep, way too deep, and goes out on this near side for a throw-in. So Ethan is saying when we went for Blackpool on the first, Jesus, you should have seen it. Well, if I did, mate, I might have forgot. I'm watching that many different games at the minute across the UK that it's all getting a bit blurry, what I've seen and what I haven't seen, if I'm honest, mate, because I've been watching a lot of games as Man City now come forward with De Bruyne on the ball as the race in towards the Bayern Munich half with possession on that far side. Now cut back to Gundogan as Gundogan, and it's passed out to this near side now as City on the edge of the Bayern box, looking for an opportunity to get across him, but forced to pass back as Bayern defending well down this near side. But now Man City trying to look for some space on the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Oh, what a goal! Right in the top corner. Absolutely beautiful goal. And that's going to be about 25 yards out. But what a start there for Manchester City. It's 27 minutes gone, guys. And it's City 1, Bayern 0. And what a goal that was to give City the lead. But that was a really nice goal. That's why we love this competition, as most competitions can produce some top-class goals. But we do seem to see a few more sexy goals, don't we? A bit more sexy goals, should I say, in the Champions League. But yeah, what a goal that was. Absolutely peach perfect, right into the top corner. And Bayern unable to do absolutely nothing about that. Goalkeeper dove the right way, but just couldn't reach it. So thanks for that, Ethan. Ethan also saying Preston North End were singing Blackpool Get Battered everywhere they go. I think most clubs sing that song, mate. They just adjust it to whichever team it suits. I've heard loads of fans singing that about Bolton. I've heard fans singing it about Sheffield. Like I say, a lot of fans sing that song, to be fair, mate. So ball knocked forward now as City intercept it and knock it out on this near side for a throw-in to Bayern, midway inside their own half of the pitch. But thanks for that, Ethan. Yeah, as I say, mate, that's quite a familiar banter song, but for me, it's a bit classless, but that's just my personal opinion. I prefer to sing banter songs that have a bit more realism to it, because every team wins, every team loses, every team draws. So singing a song saying a team gets battered everywhere they go, it's a bit, it's not realistic, really, is it? Because every team has good spells and bad spells. So personally, myself, I prefer banter songs, like I say, that have got a bit more realism to it. As City now with the possession, as they referee blows the whistle there for a foul, so that will relieve the pressure on Bayern's penalty box, and free kick to Bayern as they rebuild again from the back and play the ball out to that far side, but now switch to play out to this near side. As you see, it's quite congested down the opposite side. And City now challenge for the ball, win it back, but it's cut out there by Bayern and goes out for a throw-in. Milsard saying when Kolo Toure was in charge, players playing with no passion. First 6 games with Maloney back with passion, but since late payment, no passion. Well, yeah, that totally makes sense, Milzard. Like I say, when the owners are not doing their bit, it is going to affect team morale in it. So yeah, that's totally understandable. Doesn't make it right, but it is understandable. As Bayern now with the possession midway inside the City half, but forced to pass it back to the halfway line under pressure from City, as City now win it back with out on that far side, and now passed to De Bruyne as De Bruyne knocks it forward into the box, and Bayern Munich managed to win the possession back as they try to relieve the pressure on their own goal. But City definitely improved in the last 5 minutes since that goal, as Bayern now trying to just keep some possession, but unable to, as City challenging for every ball at the moment, as the referee now blows for a foul, and that will be a free kick to Manchester City uh, on the halfway line. But yeah, no worries. I understand that, Mills. I'll just try. All you can do, mate, is try to stay as positive about your team as possible. I know that's really difficult at the moment with, like I say, with the um, poor way that the owners are managing the club. But do your best, mate. Do your best. Well, where'd my comment go? Millsard saying, yes, McCarthy got sacked on Saturday. Ah, right. I didn't actually hear about that, mate. But that's typical mainstream media, isn't it? They're only interested in publicising stuff that happens in the Premier League, stuff that happens in the lower leagues, Championship, League One. You don't find that as easy unless it catches your eye on social media or something. But I'm not spending that much time on social media at the minute because I haven't got the time to be on there. So that's probably how I've missed it. But thank you very much for letting me know that, Millsard. As Bayern chipped the ball into the box there, and it's intercepted by City on the far side, and now Gundogan on the ball as he knocks it to De Bruyne, and now De Bruyne to Haaland as Haaland now comes into the Bayern half, challenged by about two or three Bayern players. And now City pass back into their own half to come forward as they do now down this near side. But City just content to keep the possession at the moment. As come on City rings round the stadium from the City fans. So yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. Joey saying hi. Oh, how's it going, Joey? Welcome back. How's things with you, mate? Chipped into the ball now from De Bruyne. As I think it's Gundogan got a shot off there, but the goalkeeper managed to just do enough to block that, and we've got a City player down in the box as well. Yeah, that is a good save because he was already down on the ground after the challenge with the City player, and just managed to hook a leg out to stop that going in from Gundogan. So corner now for City on the far side. De Bruyne to take it as the corner comes in towards the near post. Oh, it's actually towards the back post as it's Haaland that chips it, knocks it back into the mix of players, and now Bayern trying to clear it out of their area, but City pick it up again as they're forced out to this near side under pressure from Bayern. Attempted cross, but it's blocked by Bayern, and now Bayern win back the possession deep in their own half as they now try to relieve the pressure and knock the ball up into the Manchester City out to that far side, and that's a brilliant ball out to that far side for Bayern. Bayern now coming into the City box as they cut the ball back and a shot comes in, but it's blocked off, and Bayern still with the possession now on the edge of the City box, looking to get an opportunity, but City win back possession and then kick the ball off of a Bayern Munich player, and the ball goes out for a throw-in on this near side to City. So thanks for that, Joey. Good to have you back, mate. How's things with you? You had a nice Easter weekend. Let us know if you've got a score prediction as well, mate. 1-0 up at the moment for Man City if you missed it. 35 minutes gone, and Bayern now with the possession on the halfway line. Millsard welcoming Joey. So nice one, Millsard. Top stuff, mate. So Bayern now come inside, but cut out there. But they still managed to keep the possession, but forced to pass it backwards to keep the possession as City pressing well from front to back. As Bayern now play the ball down this near side, but pass back immediately under pressure from City. Bayern now coming down the opposite flank as they switch the play into the centre of the park, and now some sloppy passing from there, and it's intercepted by City, as City now uh, happy to play the ball backwards, and eventually they knock the ball out on that far side for a throw into Bayern. Eden saying, Joey, just in time for my joke. Yeah, we've not had a joke off you for a week or two, Ethan. So yeah, be good to hear a joke from you, mate. And so the referee just blows for a foul there, so it's going to be a free kick to City inside the Bayern half of the pitch. So just waiting for this free kick. I don't think it's too far out for a shot, but although De Bruyne of the ball, you never know. But I would have said it's more likely to be a cross into the box, this guy's. So Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, chips the ball forward, but I thought that was going to go out, but the City player on this near side managed to keep it in, and now it's hooked into the box and managed to clear away by Bayern as a foul is awarded to Bayern by the referee just outside the Bayern Munich box. So let's quickly go back to the comments while we wait for the referee to sort this free kick out, as he does actually do that quickly. And Bayern now with the possession midway inside their own half as they knock it forward now up to the halfway line, but challenged by City. And now the referee blows for another foul. So, yeah, let's hear it, Ethan. Joey's saying, hi, Ethan, how are you doing, mate? Not seen you for a while. Been missing your jokes, laugh out loud. Yeah, we always love a bit of positivity with Ethan's jokes. So, yeah, well said, Joey. As Bayern now with the possession midway inside the Man City half as they play the ball out to that far side now, looking to come forward, but forced to pass back under pressure from City defending from the front well there as Bayern moved the ball out to this near side now, looking for any gaps to exploit in that Man City formation, but City keeping it well compact, and Bayern now play the ball down the middle as they work the ball out to this near side. Now opportunity for a cross, but they move the ball back into the centre of the park, and it's challenged by City, but Bayern just about managed to keep the possession as they knock the ball out to the far side. Cross comes in, but it goes past everyone, but Bayern managed to pick it up again out on this near side as they now play the ball through the defence, but the Bayern player manages to get possession there, but facing the wrong direction of goal as City challenge, and the ball goes out on this near side for a corner to Bayern Munich. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey's also saying, hi, Millsard. Nice one, Joey, top man. Always rely on you to be with your positivity, mate. So thank you very much. Ethan saying, I'm good, thanks. Cool, that's good to hear. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Billy, welcome to the show, Billy. How's it going, mate? Corner comes in deep towards the back post as Bayern managed to pick it up just on the edge of the box. And Bayern now come back inside as they cut the ball back, looking for a Bayern player to run onto it, but nobody there. And it's knocked away by City. But Bayern managed to keep possession as they play the ball back to the halfway line and now back to their keeper. Under pressure from City. As City wanting to press well from the front and closing spaces quickly. And now we've got a Bayern player down, Delict. So referee has blown for a foul. It's absolutely bouncing it down there at the stadium at the minute with the weather. So Billy is saying, evening, I'm good. 1-1 on the night. Bayern to win over 2 legs. Interesting. Well, thanks for that, Billy. Great to hear your thoughts, mate. Are you excited for tomorrow's game for your team, Chelsea? Are you nervous? Let us know, Billy. But welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. As Millsard is saying, my prediction already wrong. Well, yeah, you can always stick another one in, though, mate. You can always stick another one in. And you always have to remember in Champions League, the games tend to go with a certain amount of home advantage, which plays a big factor in Champions League games. But yeah, like I say, Milzard, always welcome to change it, mate. Add another one in if you like. Ethan saying, crying out loud. Ethan saying, I said 2-1 Bayern. Well, yeah, it could still be that, mate. Could still be that. As we're approaching the half time now, 42 minutes gone. As the game's back underway, and Bayern knocked the ball up the field now on this near side, but under pressure from City, forced to go back towards their own goal, and they do play it all the way back to the keeper. As City now really wanting to press the ball at every opportunity. As Bayern now pass the ball forward straight into the centre circuit, but they lose it as Man City now try to go forward, but it challenged by Bayern, and now Bayern chip it down forward up towards the City box, but it's intercepted, and City clear it up towards the halfway line. Now City trying to work the ball down that far side, but City in the same position as they're forced to pass backwards to try and come forwards. As John Stones now coming forward to try and help the City momentum as he loses it now, and Bayern win it back in the middle of the park. Bayern knock it out to this near side as they try to work the ball towards the edge of the City box, but it's challenged by the City defenders. They win it back and now knock the ball up towards the halfway line, but a collision there with players, and the referee's blown for a foul. Looked a bit soft to me, that. There's nothing in that. That's a dive. That's an absolute. Honest, these players do not have. Honest, I'm stunned. I always consider German players to be a lot more scrappy and honest with their play. But that was a clear dive, and the referee suckered into it, as we might expect. But honest, guys, it's so embarrassing watching players do stuff like that. Do they not have any professional pride? Seriously, it's got to be asked when you see players go. They were next to literally Haaland touched him, and it was a delayed reaction before he actually reacted to it, and then just flung himself to the ground. Absolutely pathetic. Did he know that this is the top level of football? We expect better, don't we, guys? We expect more professionalism. This is not Sunday League. This is supposed to be the creme de la menthe of the football world, this competition. As City now attempt to come forward, but De Bruyne there trying to pass back to his teammate, but Bayern challenge for the ball, and it goes out for a throw-in. But City pass back now to the goalkeeper, as the goalkeeper knocks the ball long out to that far side. We've got 2 minutes added on time, guys. We're bang on 45 minutes, 2 minutes added on to the end of this half. So Bayern now take that throw in on the far side as City challenge for the ball. City win it back now as they're forced to pass back to their defenders to keep the possession, and now forced to pass all the way back to the goalkeeper. We've seen a lot of this in this game from both teams, haven't we, guys? Passing back to the goalkeeper. And now City come forward down this near side. But again, coming backwards to go forwards as they come now forward down the centre of the park. As De Bruyne picks up the possession, chips it forward to Gundogan, and De Bruyne carries his run, but unable to get to that as Bayern just about managed to defend it before De Bruyne got to it. And now Bayern coming forward down this near side with the ball as they chip the ball across field into the Man City box, but it's headed away by City. And now City challenged for it on that far side as Bayern managed to win it back midway inside the City half. And now a shot comes in and it's just wide of the post. But what a shot that was from about 30, 35 yards out. And that would have been beautiful if that had gone in. Weren't far off, though. Weren't far off. Just wide of the post. So keep your comments coming, guys. We're close to half time, so we'll work me through some of the comments during the halftime break. As we are now approaching the 2 minutes, and the referee blows the halftime whistle. There you go, guys. At the end of the first half, it's Manchester City 1, Bayern Munich 0. So let's quickly go and see what's going on in the other games, guys, and then I will come back to your comments and see what you guys are saying. So please do drop your comments in. So quickly, I'll let you guys know. In the other game going on tonight in the Champions League, it's currently Benfica 0, Inter Milan 0. As you guys know, it's 1-0 here with Manchester City and Bayern. With no games tonight in the EFL because all the EFL clubs played last night. But we have got some games going on in Scotland. So I'll quickly run through them. Not loads of games on, but we'll read them out to you guys. So in the Scottish Championship, it's all halftime results. And it's currently Dundee 1, Wraith Rovers 0, Inverness 0, Arbroath 0, Greenock Morton 0, Hamilton Academic 0. So only 3 games tonight in the Scottish Championship. In Scottish League 1, 2 games. Montrose currently 2-0 down to Falkirk. Falkirk having a fantastic season at the moment. Peterborough 0. Peter's what am I on about Peterborough? That's English team. Peterhead 0, Dunfermline 0. So those are the 2 games in Scottish League 1, and also 2 games in Scottish League Scottish League 2, but 1 game postponed. Waterlogged pitch, which is Dumbarton v Stirling Albion. The other game has gone ahead, which is Elgin City v Stenhousemuir, and that game is currently 0-0. Also in the Lowlands League, Hearts of Midlothian B team currently 1-1 with Broomhill. So hopefully that gives you guys up to date with the UK results. Like I say, not too many games tonight around the UK. So let's go to your comments, guys. See what you guys are saying. So Ethan saying, I said 2-1 Bayern. Well, you're still very much on track for that score prediction, mate. We'll have to see how many more goals we get in the second half. Hopefully we will get treated to a couple more goals. Obviously, from my point of view, I would love to see it be City so that they can keep that momentum going in the Champions League. Joey saying, hi, Billy. Nice one, Joey. Top man, mate. Thank you. Milzard saying, last season, teams in relegation zone was signing Wigan get battered when we was top of the league. That's what I mean, mate. That's why I'm not a big fan of banter songs like that, because they don't ring true, do they? Like I said before, our teams all have good days, bad days, ups and downs. So when fans sing songs like that, I think it's a bit daft myself, because there's no realism to it. It's not realistic. It's an attempt at banter, but it's a poor attempt. And that's just my personal opinion, guys. I love banter, but I love banter with realism to it, with actual hardcore facts that back it up, not just daft songs that just got a nice jingle to them. So, yeah, thanks for that, Milzard. That doesn't surprise me at all, mate. Billy is saying, hello, Joey, mate. How's it going? Nice one, Billy. Always great to see you guys making the effort to welcome each other. Love the positivity. So thank you very much for that, Billy. Top man. Ethan saying hi, Billy, as well. Nice one, guys. Absolutely class stuff from you guys, making the effort to welcome each other. Billy is saying hello, Ethan. Nice one. Absolutely class, guys. Ethan is saying, what do you call a beer a bear with no teeth. A gummy bear, laugh out loud. That's a good one, that, mate. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. I'll have to tell that to my nephew next time I see him. That's quality, mate. Joey saying, laugh out loud. My daughter will love that one. Yeah, why not? As and Ethan also laughing at as well his own jokes, so that's quality. Billy's liking that too, so good stuff. Ethan loving the good humoured joke there. Nat, welcome to the show, mate. Nat is saying, evening, lads. Uh, yeah, it's Prem or Rex. Hang on a minute, am I reading that right? Evening, lads. Yes, it's Prem or Wrexham that makes the news. Um, okay, Nat. Well, welcome to the show, mate. Sorry, I'm not following that comment very well, but evening to you, mate. Great to have you with us. But yeah, I think that's relating to my comment about the top, obviously the mainstream media mainly being interested in the Premier League. But I think Nat is also trying to make a little bit of a joke there as well. So thanks for that, Nat. Apologies if I'm not understanding your comment properly, but I'm presuming that's a bit of banter or a bit of humour. But thank you very much for that, Nat. Great to have you with us tonight, mate. Guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated, and consider subscribing if you're new. Give us a chance, see if you like what the channel's about. Trying to build a positive fan community, and we've got other ambitions for the future of the channel as well, but at the moment we're just focused on trying to do as many match watch alongs as possible, go around the grounds, let fans find us, and like I say, start building the foundations of the positive fan community. And we've got some top class fans involved in Fanden. And if you like being part of a positive fan community, this is the place for you, because I guarantee that we have got some class fans involved in Fanden that will always be welcoming to good fans that want to come and engage in the chat on the show. So, yeah. Ethan is saying, did everyone have a good Easter? I did. I was busy for most of it working, mate. I was if I wasn't working my normal job, I was working on the channel. So yeah, I've been pretty much working all the way through it. So not I'd really had any time to see any family, but I'll catch up with family as and when I can. They know how crazy and busy I am at the moment. So yeah, but yeah, same to you, mate. Hope you had a good Easter, and hope everybody who's part of the Fanden community had a great weekend and enjoyed a bit of a break from the wear and tear of work, school, college, things like that. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Ethan. Top man. Joey, Nat is saying hi, Joey. Nice one, Nat. Thank you very much, mate. And Ethan also welcoming Nat to the show. So great stuff, guys, as well as Nat replying, absolutely class stuff from you guys. Absolutely love the positivity. Milzard is saying lately, I've been going Ratcliffe. Oh, interesting. Well, nice one, Milzard. I might be able to catch you at Ratcliffe at some point, because they're a non-league club that are local in my close to where near, or well, within local distance of where I live anyway. And when we start doing, obviously at the minute we've got enough to do with just the league football and everything that we're covering. But at some point in the not too distant future, when we start to hopefully do a little bit of non-league, I will be doing involving Ratcliffe Borough a bit, as well as Bury as well, because they're both in non-league and they're both in the local area close to where, I say close enough anyway, as well as obviously a few other clubs as well that are local to me that are also non-league. So yeah, maybe one day it might catch up one of those games, Milzard. But yeah, massive respect to you for showing some support to a local non-league club. Absolutely massive respect to you for that, Milzard. Joey saying, hi, Nat. Mate, thank you very much, Joey. Top stuff from you guys. Joey saying Ratcliffe, cool Millsard. Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Always massive respect to any of you guys that go and contribute to showing some support to non-league clubs. They really do struggle financially. So anytime you guys can even just go to one game during the course of the season, I'm sure non-league clubs will really appreciate that little bit of an extra revenue. So yeah, definitely. Nice one, Joey. And like I say, massive respect to Millsard for going and showing some support to non-league clubs. Ethan is saying red wine by UB40. I'm listening to. Cool. Yep. Can't fault you, mate, for listening to UB40. Absolutely. Top class stuff, that, mate. So, yeah. Hopefully that's. I can imagine what's going on in your house. That must sound like in your room, whether you're in a living room or whatever. I don't know, but I can imagine that's very nice atmosphere with a game on, as well as listening to UB40. So quality stuff. Duffer. Duffer Gamey, welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Great to have you with us. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Duffer Gamey saying, how many minutes until the match starts? The match has started, mate. We're just in the halftime break at the moment. So I don't know. I think we're about halfway through the halftime break. So probably about another 7-8 minutes to go until the start of the second half, mate. But like I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den. Great to have you with us. I'm not sure if I've seen you in the chat before, but if I haven't, welcome to Fan Den. Always a pleasure to see new fans come and get involved. If you have been in before, apologies. Obviously, I'm not remembering your account name, but like I say, mate, pleasure to have you involved. Ethan is saying another joke, boys. Yeah, bring it on, Millsard. Sorry, Ethan. Sorry. Yeah, would love to hear another joke, mate. Millsard saying what match? I'm not sure who that question's for, mate, but I think that might be for Daffo. Daffo, or apologies, Daffo. You'll have to let me know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If I'm not, apologies, mate. But yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. Ethan saying hi, Daffo. Absolutely class. Thank you very much, Ethan. And also Joey as well as Daffo replying there. Nice one, guys. Absolutely class. Buzzing, knowing that got some top class fans involved in the Fan Den community with the way you guys go out of your way to welcome each other and new fans. So I absolutely massively appreciate that, guys. So really do. Joey's also welcoming Daffo as well. And you guys all asking what match, so I don't know. Maybe he'll give us an answer in a second. Ethan Dixon saying, yeah, what match? So Daffo is saying, you have to keep up the enthusiasm for the live broadcast, even though few people see it. Greetings of love from Indonesia. Awesome. Well, massive shout out to you there in Indonesia. I have noticed we've been getting a few fans' interest from Indonesia because it does tell me on the stats on the channel. So big shout out to you guys out there in Indonesia. I know there's been some fans watching in the background. So massive respect to you for coming getting involved, mate. A pleasure to have you with us. And like I say, welcome to Fan Den. Ethan saying Indonesia. Really, Daffo? UK here. Yeah, but like I say, guys, wanting to build this channel for you guys to have a really positive channel to be part of, and we want fans from all over the world to come and get involved that just love football, and hopefully that will mean that you guys can make be part of something special with the Fan Den project, but also make good friends around the world with many football fans as you guys mix with a variety of fans in the Fan Den community from around the world. So yeah, nice one, Ethan. Daffy is saying, I am not proficient in English. No worries, mate. No worries. Like I say, you obviously using some English words. So no worries, I will do my best to reply as clear as possible to your messages, mate, so you can try and understand my English. But yeah, um, like I say, mate, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Um, and like I say, your English seems okay to me, mate. But yep, I understand what you're saying. Ethan saying, "Oh, I see." Um, so start so and Dafa Gamey is there showing love from Indonesia and also towards the UK. So absolutely top class stuff, mate. Thank you. Absolutely loving the positivity. Ethan saying, I just give it a like. Nice one, Ethan. Absolutely. Thank you very much, guys. I know most of you guys that come on regular do hit the like button quite regular, but just dropping the reminder in if you could, because as I've said to you guys, from what I'm learning about YouTube, I've been told that more likes can help attract more fans. So, and I would love to attract more fans to help the project go. But also, like I say, I want you guys to enjoy being part of the Fandom project and part of the Fandom community. And the best way to do that is building a good foundation of a Fandom community. Obviously, you guys uh, um, are the foundation of the Fandom community, but we want to add more fans if we can, so that you guys can really enjoy some top class football chat and debate whenever I do streams. So, yeah, the game is back underway now, guys, as Bayern Munich come forward down that far side, and they've just got a shot off, but it's uh, deflected away, and Bayern Munich now pick up the possession outside the box as they attempt to knock it forward there, but it's intercepted by City goalkeeper, and that will relieve the pressure on the Manchester City goal. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, Ethan. Much appreciated, mate. Top man. Duffer is saying, love from Indonesia. Awesome, mate. Love from the UK. Great to have you with us, as I say, mate. As Bayern Munich now passing the ball down that far side as they come now into the centre of the park and looking to play the ball forward, but just cautious approach at the moment as Manchester City with plenty of players behind the ball. But Bayern now forced to pass backwards under pressure from City as they're just knocking it about now just inside their own half of the pitch. So, yeah, thanks for that, Daffer. Like I say, mate, great to have you with us. Joey's saying, don't knock yourself, Daffer. You're doing well. Nice one, Joey. Absolutely loving that, mate. Love that positivity. Class stuff, mate. Thank you. Ethan saying, Daffer, love from the UK as well. Oh, absolutely. Honest, guys. You guys make me so proud of the work that we're doing on the channel. It's so great to have so many top class fans that just love talking football but want to be part of something positive. And like I say, we see enough haters on the rest of on social media and stuff like that. But like I said, there are plenty of platforms for them to go and get involved. But we want to build something unique here, guys, for top class fans like you guys that just love to talk football and be part of something positive and unique. So, yeah, love it, guys. Thank you. Ethan saying, yeah, Daffer, Joey is right. Yep, absolutely nice one, guys. And so Bayern now come charging into the box, get a shot off, but it's a good save there from the City goalkeeper. And Man City charge out to that far side to challenge for the ball. And now we've got a foul, and Bayern Munich player there is going to receive a yellow card. So, yeah, nice one, Ethan. So we're just waiting for this free kick to be taken. Billy is saying, don't worry, Daffer, your English is fine. You guys are absolutely class. Absolutely top class. Thank you, guys. Millsard saying, yep. So, yep, Millsard agreeing as well that Daffer's English is okay. So thank you very much, guys. Absolutely, really do appreciate you making that effort to welcome Daffa to the Fanden community with your positive comments. Daffa is saying thank you. I think he's meant to, I think he's meaning to say thank you, lads. There, yeah, as Bayern Munich now winning. Oh, living dangerously. City there trying to get a shot off, but it's blocked off last minute by Bayern, and now Bayern with the possession on this near side as they try to clear the ball up the field to relieve the pressure. But City there creating a couple of chances back to back on goal. But Bayern managed to see out that little spell of danger. And it actually came from some poor defending there, some sloppy possession at the back from Bayern Munich, giving City the opportunity to try and make the most of that mistake. But Bayern managed to recover just right in that short space. So, yeah. So, thank you very much, Daffa. Milzard saying, my prediction, 1-1. Nice one, Milzard. Yeah, good shout that, mate, with the way the game's going at the moment. So, thank you very much, Milzard. There with a fresh score prediction, and we've just got a City player down on the pitch receiving treatment. So, a breaking play as we've just gone past 50 minutes, guys, as Guardiola also getting quite animated on the touchline there, speaking to De Bruyne. So thank you very much, Milsard. So just waiting to see what's happening with this foul. So it's Jack Grealish that was took the knock there, and he's looks like he's okay, back on his feet and just on the edge of the pitch, waiting for the referee to allow him back on. As Bayern now with the possession on that far side, but just passing it about midway inside their own half at the pitch at the moment. And City now coming forward, closing the space, and Bayern again with some sloppy possession as they pass it forward there. It's intercepted by City, but City lose it cheaply as they try to come forward, and now Bayern trying to work their possession up the field to relieve the pressure, but yet again lost it in the middle of the park to Manchester City, and now City passing it to their defensive line as they're just knocking it about inside their own half of the pitch, and now City coming down this near side as Jack Grealish is back on the pitch. And he's not happy at some of the challenges he's receiving at the moment. Billy is saying, I'm not very excited for tomorrow. We could be in for a heavy defeat, but who knows? We could get a positive result. Absolutely, Ethan. Try your best to stay positive, mate. I know that is a little bit of a daunting fixture at the minute with the way you guys have been playing. But like I say, if your players can't get up for that game tomorrow, mate, they do not deserve to be wearing a Chelsea shirt. It's as simple as that. How many times do we hear players demanding and wanting to play in the Champions League? So like I say, your players get that opportunity tomorrow to play against arguably one of the most, one of the most attractive clubs in the Champions League, because most clubs want to play Real Madrid at some point, don't they? Like I say, if your players can't get up for that, they don't deserve to wear the shirt as far as I'm concerned, mate. So, yeah, do your best to stay positive, Billy, as a shot comes in there from City. And the ball eventually goes out on that far side as Bayern just about pick it up. Now Bayern, it was Bayern in possession as Bayern forced to pass all the way back to their goalkeeper. Sorry, it was Bayern with a shot there on goal. Just getting confused about which way we were playing then. We're only a few, obviously, just into the second half. So Bayern now knocked the ball out to that far side, looking to come forward, but struggling to find any space as Man City closing the space well, but Bayern with a long crossfield ball out to this near side, and then a chip shot over the top, and Man City goalkeeper just managing to get a hand to that, but I think it was actually going to go out anyway. Just need to see the replay. and actually took a deflection, but I think it was going over the bar anyway. So corner now for Bayern, deep into the box as it's towards that back post, and eventually it's knocked out behind, and that will be another corner for Bayern Munich. But yeah, some a little bit of desperate defending at times as the Bayern Munich now to take this second corner on this near side. Corner comes in right into the mix of the players as it's headed away just outside the box, but Bayern managed to knock it back into the mix of players as eventually it goes to the City goalkeeper. Now he knocks it long up the field, but it's intercepted by the Bayern goalkeeper on that. And now City try to pick it up on that, roughly on the halfway line with Gundogan, and a strong challenge comes in, and that will be a foul and a free kick for City. So Ethan is saying maybe Milzard. Yep, I think that's with regards to the score prediction. So nice one, Ethan. Defo is saying, where are you coming? Where are you coming from? We're here in the UK, mate. Here in the UK. But like I say, want to help fans from all around the world feel part of Fandom if they wish to come and get involved. So yeah, but Fandom is based in the UK, mate. So thank you very much for that, Daffer. Ethan saying, here comes another joke. Okay, mate. Looking forward to it. Milzard saying, what now, Ethan? So Ethan, Milzard anticipating Ethan's next joke, I think, there. As City now pass the ball into the centre of the park. Gundogan knocks it out to Jack Grealish on the edge of the box. As, now City come in with a shot there as it is knocked away by the goalkeeper, and that will be a corner on this near side to Manchester City. Good save, in fairness. But it's Aka there with the shot as it was actually just kicked back to him by Jack Wilshere. So Billy saying, I'm from the UK, Daffer. I think all of us are. I think everybody in the chat at the moment is, but we do have fans from other parts. Shot comes in there and well saved by the goalkeeper. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, we do have some other fans that come in occasionally from other parts of the world. I think we've had some fans from India, some fans from the US. And I think, didn't we have a fan from Canada the other week that popped in as well? So, yeah, hopefully as we keep building, we'll get a good percentage of UK fans and also a good percentage of other fans from around the world as well. So, yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Joey's saying, absolutely, Billy, keep the faith. Yeah, definitely, Joey. Nice one, mate. Cross comes in now from the corner. And the referee spotted a foul in the box, blows the whistle. And now we've got a Bayern Munich player down in the box. It's just a bit of an arm from Haaland. So 58 minutes gone, guys, as Bayern now attempt to play out from the back. Defo is saying, you guys are so friendly. Yes, definitely, mate. We, like I say, we've got, well, in my opinion, I think we got some of the best football fans on YouTube. Come and get involved in Fandom. We've still got a lot of work to do. We're still very much in the early stages of building Fandom, but already we've managed to start building the foundation of a fan community with some class fans. So hopefully you enjoy being part of it, mate. And yeah, absolutely, mate. You are spot on with that, as all the guys in the chat always make the effort to be respectful and friendly. So thank you very much for that, Daffer. Ethan saying, why did an old man fall in a well? because he couldn't see that well. I like that. That's a good one. Nice one, Ethan. Yeah, quite like. I'll leave that on the screen for a moment. As Man City now pass the ball back towards the halfway line, and under pressure from Bayern, and City forced back into their own half as they knock the ball forward now down the centre, and Haaland coming back to intercept that as now City play the ball down that far side with De Bruyne and Gundogan. No, it's not Gundogan, is it? It's Jack Wilshere, sorry, on that far side. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, nice bit of play there. I can't see who the player is out on that far side. Oh, he's not giving it up, though. As City now with a strike, and it's just goes past the goal. Who was the player there on the... Oh, Bernardo Silva. Sorry, guys, I'm getting confused there. Who it was? Bernardo Silva on the far side. What a absolute fantastic! He just didn't give that up at all. Then kept fighting for it under pressure from Bayern. The ball knocked out on this near side now for a throw-in. So Bayern Munich with a throw-in, and it's Pavard to take it deep inside the Bayern half. But Man City win it back now as Bayern challenge for it just on the edge of the box. But Manchester City challenge as they get it back. Now De Bruyne manages or tries to knock it out to Silva on that far side, but it's intercepted by Bayern. And now Man City win it back. And here comes Silva and De Bruyne as they chip the ball into the box, but it's intercepted by Bayern, who knocked it out on that far side. But City managed to win it back again with De Bruyne as they forced to pass back into their own half under pressure from Bayern, and they pass it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ethan. Class stuff, mate. Milzard saying, thank you, Daffer. Nice one, Milzard. Absolutely class. You guys, absolutely class. The City come now into the box, and it's Haaland that intercepts it. Come on, guys. We want Haaland to score here, don't we? He's been banging in goals left, right, and centre in the Premier League. We want to see him do it here tonight when it matters against the big teams. As City forced again to pass back to the halfway line. But yeah, let's see if Haaland can get on the score sheet tonight against much better opposition than he's been scoring against recently. As City now just knocking the ball about on that far side under pressure from Bayern. And forced to pass the ball back into their own half. So, yeah, nice one, Milzard. And Milzard also laughing at Ethan's joke as well. And Ethan also saying, thank you, Daffer. Absolutely class stuff from you guys. And City now playing the ball out on that far side as it's now Silva on the ball, and he passes it as to De Bruyne, and City just lose it now on that far side as Brian now come charging forward into the Manchester City half of the pitch, working the ball out on that far side as they come now towards the edge of the City penalty box. But City with plenty of bodies behind the ball there, and a shot comes in, but it's blocked off, and City eventually win back the possession as they knock the ball out to this near side, and De Bruyne intercepts it. I think he's done himself a bit of a mischief there as he rolls off the edge of the pitch, holding his leg. Let's hope De Bruyne has not done himself a mischief, but definitely went down with a bit of distress there as the ball eventually is chipped out on that far side, and that will be a throw in, and we're just going to see De Bruyne receive some treatment. I don't know what he did there, but I think he might have just stretched his leg a bit too much there as he slid off the edge of the pitch. Now Bayern coming forward down that far side. As Bayern forced to come back to go forward as City keeping themselves well compact. 64 minutes gone, guys. So we're past an hour, only half an hour, well, just short of half an hour remaining, plus stoppage time as Bayern now moved the ball out to this near side, but forced again to come back as Man City fans booing the possession by Bayern. And Bayern just moving the ball about, and City not winning it. Challenge really from the ball as De Bruyne now back on the pitch. So hopefully he's going to be okay. After that, I think he maybe just jolted his leg there. And Bayern play the ball down that far side and kick the ball out for a corner to City. So yeah, that'll be a corner to City. Joey's saying, I'm from Liverpool, UK, Daffer. Nice one, Joey. Daffer saying, what should I say when you say thank you? Honestly, I don't really know. Sorry. No worries, mate. No worries. You don't, obviously, if you're learning English, if it's not your natural language, I'm sure you guys, I'm sure you appreciate, and the guys appreciate you acknowledging them, mate. So, yeah. So we've got a corner on this near side as it comes in towards the near post for Bayern, and it's knocked away, but Bayern pick up the possession just close to the halfway line as they're forced to pass it back towards the Bayern keeper as Man City pushing players up the field to press from the front. And so Bayern now play the ball out to that far side. City challenge for the ball and win it back. And now City looking to knock the ball forward, but they do. And it's cut out by Bayern, and they win it back now as Bayern come forward into the City half, but challenged by City. And now City win it back. Now De Bruyne on the ball, coming down the centre of the park towards the Bayern box. And he takes another challenge there as the referee giving nothing. And Bayern now win it back as they go. Oh, sorry, guys. As Bayern now playing the ball out to that far side and trying to work the way towards the Manchester City box. As the ball played down that far side now for Bayern. Looking to get across. Cross comes in. It's deep. And it's Jack Wilshere that intercepts it and knocks it out on this near side for a throw into Bayern. And it looks like we might have a substitution here as well, guys. Sadio Mane coming on for Bayern. And also City about to make a change as well. As it's De Bruyne coming off. I think he was just, I think he might have pulled a muscle or something with that slip off the edge of the pitch. But he don't look too happy to be coming off, to be fair. But it's Alvarez coming on for De Bruyne. So yeah, Daffer, I'm not sure what you say, to be fair, mate, if I'm honest. But like I say, I'm sure the guys in the chat, the fans in the chat will appreciate your positivity in whichever way you express it, mate. So thank you very much for that, Daffer. It's nice to know you appreciate the positivity coming from the fans in the fandom community. So absolutely, nice one, mate. As Bayern Munich now cross the ball into the box from this near side, and it's knocked behind, and that will be a goal kick to City. Ethan is saying, I'm from Preston, Daffy. Yep, Preston, UK. So we're just about to see change for Bayern Munich, and it's Musala coming on and Mane. Musala coming off and Mane coming on. first game back on UK soil for Sadio Mane since he left Liverpool, I think. As Bayern now with the possession deep inside their own half as they play the ball forward down that far side, but forced again to come back under pressure from City. So thanks for that, Ethan. City now win it back with Haaland as he chips the ball out to that far side, headed into the goal, and that's a goal for City from David Silva. That was a beautiful pass across the face of goal from Haaland, and that's nice to see him get an assist for once. I can't say I remember seeing him get many assists this season. He probably has got a few, but I've just maybe missed them. But yeah, Haaland with the assist, and it's Silva that headed it right into the goal. So Man City 2-0 up now. Nice bit of play that from City. Ethan saying it's totally fine, Daffer. Nice one, Ethan. Class stuff, mate. Thank you very much, top man. Daffo saying, I think UK is a beautiful country. Is it true? It's very well. Obviously, there's parts of it that's beautiful, but I think the UK is just like any other country, mate. There's parts of the country that's absolutely beautiful, and other parts of the country that's not so beautiful. I'll put it that way. So yeah, but yeah. I've been hearing good things about Indonesia, mate. I've got a good friend of mine from Indonesia who's actually over here in the UK as a doctor. I don't get to speak to him very much because he's always busy working, but he's actually a doctor over here. But he is from Indonesia. All his family's out there. So, yep, beautiful country, Indonesia. I would love. It'd be nice to go and travel and visit Indonesia. It's very beautiful country as City now win back possession on the halfway line from some sloppy play from Bayern, but Bayern managed to intercept it. Now Jack Grealish with a cross into the box towards the back post there, and Bayern Munich getting a header to that and knocking it behind, and that will be a corner for City out on that far side. So thank you very much for that, Daffer. Appreciate the positivity, mate. Joey's saying, generally when someone says thank you, Daffer, you say welcome, or you don't have to say anything at all. Thanks, Joey. I couldn't think what to say, to be honest, because I'm obviously not used to having somebody ask a question like that. So, top man, Joey, thank you. I was thinking for a couple of minutes before trying to think, well, to interpret what he meant by the question. But yeah, you've worked it out, Joey. So nice one, mate. And so now City lose the possession and now not really making the best of that opportunity from the corner. As Bayern now with the possession as they knock the ball forward out and now chipping the ball forward up towards the edge of the City box, but it's intercepted by City and headed back towards the goalkeeper to relieve the pressure as it's Rodrigo there that got the header to intercept it. So yeah, thank you, Joey Topman. Millsard saying, yeah, but not the weather, Daffo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. Nice one, Millsard. Yeah, the weather isn't always the greatest, is it, mate? But I think actually in the Philippines they don't get the same amount of rain all year round as we do. But I believe they get rainy seasons, so they get seasons of rain. And when it does rain over there, boy, does it rain. So yeah. It's just we get every type of rain here in the UK, don't we? We get long rain, fat rain, short rain, sideways rain, Makes you feel like Forrest Gump sometimes in this country, doesn't it? With the amount of different types of rain we get. If only we could sell it, we'd be rich, wouldn't we? If we could sell it. And there's plenty of countries that buy the rain off us and all. Daffo is saying different from Indonesia. Indonesia has a lot of waste. Um, yeah, well, I know what you mean by that, Daffer, but I think actually when you go inside the country, like into the countryside, there's some beautiful parts of Indonesia. But well, there is from what I've learned with my studies. That what I know about Indonesia is from studying history, because I'm a bit of a history buff. I love learning about history, so I've learned quite a bit about Indonesia through historical research. As City now play the ball into the box and it's challenged, but City managed to keep the possession there as the shot comes in and it's saved by the goalkeeper, and Bayern managed to knock it out on that far side for a throw-in to City to relieve the pressure as we now reach the 75 minutes mark and 15 minutes plus stoppage time remaining as City now take the throw-in quickly, and it's challenged by Bayern and goes out behind for a corner on that far side for City. So City keeping the pressure on. As Daffo, so yeah, Daffo, I think, mate, there's places here that's in the UK that's not very pretty in some parts. But I'm sure, like I say, if you go out into the countryside in both the UK and in Indonesia, I'm sure there's some beautiful parts of Indonesia, just like there is here in the UK. So yeah, thank you very much for that, mate. Daffer's also saying, what's the time there? Oh, third goal for Manchester City. Haaland on the score sheet there. And City have given themselves a real chance to qualify now for the last four of the competition with a 3-0 lead. And Bayern Munich looking a little bit shell-shocked. What time is it here? I'm probably there you go. Yeah, Millsard has already told you. I'm not sure what time it is actually here right now. I haven't got my phone handy, mate, so I don't know exactly what time, but it's I think it's about 9:30 or something now, isn't it? Or am I that far behind with the comments, guys? So Bayern now attempting to play out from the back as they knock the ball up towards the halfway line. It's intercepted by City, but they knock it back forward. And now Bayern Munich intercepted. They come charging into the Manchester City box, but lose the possession, and some good defending there from City as they now play the ball back up the field and now out to this near side with Jack Grealish on the ball as he approaches the edge of the City box. Chipped in and it's cut out by Bayern, who intercept the possession, and now the referee blows for a foul just outside the Bayern box. So foul there to Bayern. Thanks for that, Millsard. Yeah, I think it's more like 9:30 now. Ethan saying, I'm going at 9. Okay, mate, no worries. I didn't, I'm trying to keep up with his comments and I'm already falling behind. Millsard saying, okay. Yeah, thanks for that, Ethan. Billy saying, I got a joke. Okay, Billy, well, keep it clean, mate. Keep it clean, but well, yeah, we'd love to hear it. Ethan is saying, what's that? And City now come charging down the field into the box. Cross comes in, and it's the goalkeeper that gets a hand to it as Bayern managed to clear it up the field and trying to relieve the pressure on their own goal as they now come forward down that far side, looking to try and create some pressure from for City, but just struggling to get out their own half at the moment as they chip the ball forward, and it's intercepted, but Sane there trying to knock it on, but goes straight to the goalkeeper. City now trying to play out from the back as they just managed to win it back, and now the referee blows for a foul on Jack Wilshere, so it'll be a free kick to City, and absolute massive respect to the Bayern fans. 3-0 down, not leaving the stadium, still loads of them in there, and holding their scarves up to show their support to their team. You have to give fans respect when they stay and show support when their team is losing to this degree. So, yeah, massive respect to Bayern fans as Muller is coming on for Bayern Munich and Cancelo. So 2 changes there for Bayern. Milzard saying what? Billy saying, I know 25 letters of what's that? Alphabet. I don't know. All right. So Billy saying, I know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Is that the joke, mate? Sorry if it is, I'm not getting it, but I think that is a joke. I think I'm not sure. I might be reading it wrong, but apologies if I am, Billy. But thank you very much for the effort, at least, as Bayern now chip the ball forward into the box. It's intercepted by City, and City trying to clear their lines now as Haaland on the ball, and it's knocked forward by City towards the halfway line as they're trying to play out from the back, but forced to pass back under pressure from Bayern. So, yeah, apologies, Billy, if I'm not getting that, mate. It's gone over my head. Maybe I'm just too tired to get that one. Ethan saying Billy's joke, Milzard. Yeah. And City now come down this near side with Jack Wilshere as they race towards the edge of the City box. Shot comes in and it's just wide of the post. And that would have been a nice goal if it had gone in, as it goes behind, and that will be a goal kick to Bayern. Yeah, just actually, when you see it on the replay, closer to going in than you realise. Ethan liking that, so nice one, Billy. And Defo is saying, whoa. No worries. Milzard, I'm going Ratcliffe on Saturday. Okay, mate. Cool. We'll hope they get a good result and possibly a win, mate. That sounds great. Massive respect to you for showing support to your local non-league club. Absolutely massive respect to you for that, mate. As Bayern now trying to play out from the back. 82 minutes, well, just coming up to 83 minutes gone, guys. Man City 3, Bayern 0. As Bayern now win back the possession as City challenging for it deep in the Bayern half. And now Bayern trying to come forward down this near side, but struggling to get into the City box as it's quite congested. City half of the field, quite congested. But yeah, absolute thank you, like I say, mate. Massive respect to you for that, Milzard. Milzard also saying, I'm gonna go every Tuesday to watch Ratcliffe. Well, absolutely. Like I say, mate, big respect to you for showing support to Ratcliffe, and hopefully I'll maybe catch you down there at some point, as I said earlier. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. Daffo is saying here at 2:58 a.m. Okay, mate. So 3 o'clock in the morning over there in Indonesia. You're up late then, mate. Thank you very much for that, Daffa. Massive respect to you out there in Indonesia, staying up to the early hours of the morning to catch this game. So top class stuff, mate. Thank you. Um, Millsard saying, and my friend's dad plays for Ratcliffe, and he is a captain for the Ratcliffe called Nick Adams. Okay, mate. Well, thank you very much for that, Millsard. If he's your mate, maybe you can mention to him that see if he would be possibly interested in coming on and talking to us about Ratcliffe, if you know him personally. Joey is saying, laugh out loud, Billy. My son caught me out, and with that, I was like, what do you mean? You don't do why laugh out loud? It's Joey there. Um, I think he maybe initially struggled to get it as much as I do because it went over my head to begin with. So throwing on this near side for City midway inside the Bayern half of the pitch as they take the throw in quickly, and Bayern managed to win it back. Now there'll be a throw in to Bayern on this near side. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey also saying don't know why. Ethan saying don't even know a Joey. Don't even know a Joey. Laugh out loud. You do. You know a Joey here, mate, in the chat, in the fandom community. Um, Ethan. So sorry, Dapper is saying, do you guys play Mobile Legends game? I don't, mate. I don't. But maybe some of the guys in the chat do. But City with the corner now on that far side. As Millsard saying no, he doesn't. So headed towards goal there from the corner, and a good save from the Bayern keeper. He's knocked it over the bar, and that will be another corner for City. Ethan saying no, but I play Gran Turismo and FIFA. Dafo. Yeah, I think a lot of fans like playing FIFA, don't they? One of my favorite games is Grand Theft Auto, but I've gone off it since they've made it so expensive now. It's just got ridiculous how expensive it is to play that game. Daffo saying, "Oh, okay." See, there you go, Daffo. Your English is pretty good, mate. Daffo also saying, "Do you play FIFA game?" Yeah, I'm sure you'll find a few of the fans in the fandom community that like to play FIFA. Ethan saying, I do, yes. And also Millsard as well. As the ball on this near side now is a challenge on Jack Grealish, and that will be a red card for, I think it was Pavado there, that Bayern player getting booked. Daffo Gaming saying over 1, 2, 3. Okay, mate. Sorry, I don't understand that one. Millsard saying, what about Fortnite? I don't play that, mate. I've never played it. I've seen it advertised a lot, but I never play it. Like I say, for me, probably my favorite game, which I don't never play anymore because I don't have the time and it's got too much ridiculously expensive to play it now. Is Grand Theft Auto. Love them games, but like I say, they've just made it ridiculously expensive now with the price of a PlayStation 5 and how much it is to play it online, and it's just the expense is just never ending, and I just don't have enough hours free to justify that expense anymore. So yeah. Thanks for that, Millsard. Ethan saying, I'm gonna shoot off now. Bye, Gaz and everyone else. Thank you very much, Ethan. Always a pleasure to have you involved. Enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Look after yourself, and yeah, look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Thank you very much for the jokes as well. Great to see you today, mate. And we wish you the best of luck tomorrow with your team's game against Real Madrid. We hope you guys get a positive result in that. And like I say, Ethan, great to have you with us today, mate. Take care, look after yourself, and as I say, look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Daffo saying, I don't play Fortnite. Okay, mate, fair enough. Ethan saying me neither. And Joey saying bye, Ethan. Nice one, Joey. Millsword saying okay, bye, Ethan, as well. Nice one, Ethan. And also Ethan saying see you later. Absolutely top class from you guys. Really do appreciate that positivity. Also, Daffa saying see you too. So absolutely class, guys. Thank you for saying goodbye to Ethan. Really do appreciate the positivity, guys. Billy saying I'm gonna go now, guys. I hope everyone has a great day. Okay, Billy, thank you very much for dropping in, mate. A pleasure to have you involved, guys. Don't forget, if you haven't already, as you leave, please do hit that like button. But yes, thank you, Billy. Take care of yourself, mate. Look after yourself, and like I say, a pleasure to have you involved tonight, and look forward to seeing you again on future shows, mate. Take care, look after yourself, and enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Millsord is waving bye as well. Nice one, Millsord. Top stuff, mate. Joey is saying, YouTube, Billy. Bye for now. Nice one, Joey and Millsord. Top class. As ball chipped into the box there for Bayern. We've got 3 minutes added on time, guys. As Bayern now with the possession out on that far side. And Bayern looking to try and see if they can find themselves a one goal back as they play the ball out to this near side. Cross comes in as it's headed away. And Man City knocked the ball out of the area and up towards the halfway line. And Bayern managed to pick up the possession now as they try to keep City boxed into their own half. Gaffer saying thank you for responding to me kindly. Absolutely no problem, mate. That's what we're all about here, involving you guys. Don't. That's why I do these live streams so that you guys can feel involved. Loads of people do live streams. Loads of people do live shows, but not all YouTubers make the effort to involve fans, and that's something that we intend to stick to as much as possible. Doing live streams so that you guys can feel part of the Fandom project. So yeah, massive respect to you, Daffo. Thank you very much for your positivity, mate. A pleasure to have you involved, mate. Daffo saying for all, massive respect to you, mate. I'm sure the guys in the chat will appreciate that. Millsard saying, Daffo, that's what we do on Football Fandom. Absolutely, well said, Millsard. Absolutely top class, mate. You know that how we do things here. So yeah, well said, Millsard. Massive respect to you for that, mate. Loving that you guys appreciate the positivity that we trying to create in the Fandom community. Joey saying, very welcome, Daffer. Great to have you involved. Nice one, Joey. Absolutely, and absolutely top class comments from you guys, Millsard and Joey. As Bayern now trying to get one blast goal back as they come down this near side, trying to cross it into the ball, but City knock it out for a throw in on this near side. As Bayern just trying to keep the pressure on now as they're coming together from players, but Bayern chip the ball into the box. And City managed to clear it. And it goes out on this near side. And there goes the final whistle, guys. There goes the final whistle. So Manchester City with a 3-0 lead going into the second leg. And Bayern, I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions asked about Bayern's performance. We'll be seeing over the next 24 hours, I'm sure, some interesting headlines and stuff. But as I say, guys, Manchester City have done what's needed to be done on this first leg. And we look forward now to the second leg. But most of all, we look forward to seeing the game tomorrow involving Chelsea. Millsard saying, always great to see you, see new fans. Absolutely. Well said, Millsard. Totally agree with you, mate. Millsard also saying, who scored for City? Haaland, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri. So, yeah, there you go, mate. Hopefully, you caught that. Joey saying, think think it was Rodri. Yeah, Rodri, like I said, Rodri, Silva, and Haaland, who were the goal scorers for City. Milzard saying, okay, nice one, guys. Christopher, hello, welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us, Christopher. Christopher saying, hello, I'm finally back. I want Manchester City to win. Yeah, well, so do we, mate, or at least some of us anyway. But thank you very much for that, Christopher. Great to have you with us, and welcome to the show, mate. Yeah, Man City with a 3-0 win tonight. So thank you very much, Christopher. Like I say, welcome to the show. Christopher saying, hand pink waving. Well, yeah, a wave there for you, mate. Sorry, I'm not, if that's what you went meaning. But yeah, like I say, Christopher, great to have you with us. A pleasure, mate. Joey is saying, hello, Christopher. Nice one, Joey. Christopher say, hi, Joey. Sorry, it's been so long. I've been doing stuff in actual real life than just my phone. But I'm back, so hello. No worries, Christopher. No worries, mate. We all have other things going on from time to time. And like I say, once you come and get involved in Fandom and make the, come and get regularly involved when you can, you are part of the Fandom community, mate. So you come and get involved as and when you can. When you've got the time, great. When you haven't got the time, that's understandable, mate. Like I say, we all have other things going on in life that sometimes stop us doing what we love to do. So totally understand that, mate. Thank you, Christopher. Joey saying, no worries, mate. That's understandable. Absolutely. Well said, Joey. Um, Christopher saying, thank you, Joey. Absolutely loving the positivity tonight, guys. Really am. It's you guys have took it to a whole new level tonight. Really have. Millsard saying, it's not Jack Wilshere. He has retired. Did I say Jack Wilshere? Well, if I did, well, if I did, it was probably a slip of the tongue, me not concentrating. But sometimes I do make mistakes with players' names. I've told you guys loads of times. I'm not always the greatest with names. I think a lot of it's got a thing. I'm working all day and I come and do this late at night, and sometimes I'm just mentally tired, so my brain just doesn't function. And players' names just sometimes don't always. I get it wrong. Like I say, I know a lot of players, as I'm sure you guys, but sometimes I get a bit muddled up with them. So apologies, Milzard, if that's meant for me. Like I say, mate, apologies for that. Christopher is saying, whoa, go on, Manchester City. Absolutely, mate. Fantastic win for City. They outplayed. They looked a bit nervous at the start, didn't they, guys? Bayern, I would have said, having the better of the possession in the first 10, 15 minutes. But City eventually got their act together. And then we saw that they basically dismantled Man City in the same way we see that they do quite regularly against Premier League teams. So, but if in fairness, I think Bayern Munich a little bit disappointing away from home tonight. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need a Bayern fan to come on and give us a Bayern Munich perspective. I'm not seeing Amish in the chat tonight. Christopher saying UK isn't a country. Laugh out loud, but ignore that. When I go on holiday, it can be very beautiful, but it's not. But it's more of a normal kingdom. Well, I think we know that obviously us that live in the UK, mate. We know that it's not a country, but people outside of the UK, especially on the other side of the world, just think of the UK as a country because they know it's what it stands for. UK stands for United Kingdom. In other words, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland coming together to unite to be one country. And in my opinion, mate, with the size of England and the size of Scotland and the size of Wales and the size of Northern Ireland, and then you've got countries like Russia in the world that are being a bit difficult at the minute. I think that we are stronger together than we are individually. I get that Scotland wants its own identity. I respect that. I respect that Wales wants its own identity. And I also respect that Northern Ireland wants its own identity. And I'm sure if you spoke to most people in England, they want their own identity for England as well. But there is also nothing wrong with us being together as one, because, like I say, we are four small countries at the end of the day, and with the dangers that the world is creating, we are stronger together than we are apart, especially financially, because the financial world is ruthless, mate, absolutely ruthless. But I take on board what you say, Christopher. Um, like I say, we respect all the individual countries in the UK, but we also, well, at least from my point of view anyway, I think we are better as a United Kingdom than we are individually. With respect for every country, part of it also having their own individual identity. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, Christopher. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts there, mate. Christopher also saying, the weather is so rainy. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's been miserable today, hasn't it, mate? Christopher there with an emoji. I'm not sure what that is. But thank you, Christopher. Joey is saying, you live in Canada, don't you, Christopher? I think Joey maybe that might was that not another fan? Millsard saying I can just hear I can just hear rain. I know, yeah. Yeah, it's been very rainy today, hasn't it, guys? Very wet day. Sorry, just let me turn that down. It's blasting in my ear. So yeah, it's been a miserable day today, hasn't it, guys? Here in the UK. So yeah, lots of rain, and it's been absolutely miserable. So yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. I've been hearing it myself, and I've been working in it and all. um, Christopher is saying, no, laugh out loud. Um, Well, sorry, Christopher. I think Joey maybe just getting confused with another fan that came in the other day. I can't remember who it was, but one we did have a fan the other day saying that they was from Canada. Millsard saying, why do we tell actors to break their leg? Because because every play has a cast. Yeah, that's a good one, that Millsard. I like that. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has has a cast. That's a good one, that mate. That's a good one. I like that. Christopher saying Barnsley, England, UK, Europe, the world galaxy. Okay, mate. And I don't get the world galaxy, but yeah, Barnsley, fantastic, fantastic town over there in Yorkshire. So yeah, um, I know it quite well. As yeah, so yeah, thank you for that, Christopher. Millsard saying I'm playing GTA right now. Hiya, mate. Hiya. Like I say, I love the game. Like I say, I love that game. Absolutely love it. I'm not paying out for it at the minute because I do not have a lot of time. This is where they annoy me. The gaming companies, because they're charging extraordinary amounts of money. I mean, look at how much a PlayStation 5 is now. Plus, you've got to buy the game. Then you've got to pay to put it online. And then when it's online, they're trying to charge you more as well. So it's just got crazy at how much it's costing, and for the amount of time I'd play it, it makes absolutely no sense for me to play it. I'm gutted because I love it. I absolutely love that game, but like I say, for me, PlayStation has just got ridiculously expensive. I think they think that only kids like playing PlayStation. They have to remember that a lot of adults also like to play on the PlayStation. But when you're working all the time and you've got less time to play it, it makes a lot. It doesn't make any sense paying out for all that cost for it to just sit and collect dust. So yeah, but I'm jealous, Millsard. I'm jealous because I do love that game. Christopher is saying, "Oh, cool! Laugh out loud." Yep. Thank you very much, Christopher. Joey saying, well done, City. Great result for the first leg. Absolutely well said, Joey. Yep, City put themselves in a fantastic position now, haven't they, for to make it to the semi-finals. But they're still only halfway through the game, so obviously much work for them to do in the second leg to make sure that the work that they've just put in tonight isn't wasted. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Joey. Christopher's saying, indeed, Joey, great match by City. Yeah, definitely, guys, absolutely. And thank you very much for that, Christopher. You're right. Absolutely positive result for Manchester City. And like I say, we're great to see City progress to the semi-finals. I'd love to see City play Real Madrid in the semis if Chelsea can't knock them out. I'm hoping Chelsea knock them out. But if Chelsea don't, I'd like to see Man City knock them out. See if this Pep Guardiola style of football can create some problems for Real Madrid. I would love to see that. Milzard saying, well done, City. Nice one, Milzard. Absolutely top class from you guys, as always. Christopher's saying, let's hope they do well in the second leg. Yep, you're definitely right, mate. Definitely, we will be keeping our fingers crossed. But like I said, Man City have put themselves in a great position tonight with that 3-0 win. So, guys, just before I jump off, because I'm going to jump off shortly because I've not had anything to eat yet and I'm really hungry. Quickly read out the other results. So if you guys got any final comments you want to drop in the chat, please do it now. As I just quickly read through the other results around the UK for you guys. In the Champions League, as you guys know, finished here 3-0 to Manchester City. In the other game, it's finished Benfica 0, Inter Milan 2. So Inter Milan with a good 2-0 win away from home. And let's quickly just read through the Scottish games, guys. A few games in Scotland tonight. So in Scottish Championship, it's finished Dundee 3, Wraith Rovers 1, Inverness 2, Arbroath 0. Fantastic result that for Inverness. Great to see Inverness really pushing towards those playoff places. And after, I don't know if you guys are aware what happened with Inverness last season. They deserve it, if you ask me. The way the Scottish football structure is set up, as you guys know that are in England, in the playoffs in England, 4 teams go into the playoffs, and you're guaranteed that one of those teams will qualify for to get into the next, up into the next league, into a higher league. In Scotland, it doesn't work like that, guys. It's crazy. In the Scottish Championship, you have 4 teams that qualify for the playoffs, just the same as you do in England. And what happens is they stagger it. They stagger it. So the 2 teams that played the lowest in the playoffs, they play each other first over 2 legs. Whoever wins that goes on to the next round of fixtures, and they will play the next team who finished the second highest in the playoff spot, and then they play 2 legs. Whoever wins that then progress to the next round, and eventually it rolls like that. Eventually, till you get to the final, and when you get to the final, one of those 4 teams plays in the final against the second from bottom team who drop out of the Scottish Premiership. So the team that finished second from bottom in the Scottish Premiership should get relegated, but they get a second chance by playing the winner of the playoffs. And if they win that game, they stay up. So the team that's played in the playoffs go and work all season, work hard to get themselves in a playoff position, might qualify all the way through the playoffs, get themselves to the final, and then their season can be completely destroyed by having to play a stronger team that's dropping out or should be dropping out of the league above. I think that's completely unfair. That's completely unfair. The team that finishes second bottom in the Scottish Premiership should just be relegated. They played that badly all season. Why should they be given a second chance? They've been given loads of chances to get themselves out of that relegation zone. So why should they be given a second chance? So if you guys have never heard of that, let me know your thoughts, because for me, I think that is such an unfair way to manage the playoff system. All those 4 teams that work hard all season to get a playoff spot, One of those teams should be guaranteed to go up. Go up. They shouldn't have their all that hard work undone by getting to the final, and then, like I say, the team that's dropping down gets a second chance after playing badly all season, and it just seems unfair. So let me know what you think of that, guys. In the Scottish Championship, as I say, Dundee 3-1 winners against Wraith Rovers, Inverness 2-0 winners against Arbroath, and Greenock Morton 2-0 winners against Hamilton Academic. In the Scottish League One, it's finished Montrose 1, Falkirk 2, and Peterhead lose 2-0 to Dunfermline. Scottish League Two, as I said to you guys earlier, Dumbarton should have been playing Stirling Albion tonight, but that game was postponed for a waterlogged pitch. And the only other game that's gone on in Scottish League Two is Elgin City 1, Stenhousemuir 1. So as I also told you guys earlier, there was a game in the Lowland League. Hearts of Midlothian B team playing Broomhill, and Broomhill have won it 3-2. So a little bit of a taste of victory there for Broomhill against a Premier League club, although it is only their B team. But I'm sure they will love every minute of that. So there you go. So guys, let's read out your final few comments before I call it a night. Christopher is saying, who do you like more, City or United? And bye, guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much, Christopher. Are you shooting off, mate? Are you shooting off? Obviously, I'll shoot off in a moment. But as I said to you guys, I'll always try to read out the final few comments. But thank you very much for that, Christopher. Who do I like? I don't really have a preference. I'd probably maybe slightly lean towards Manchester United because I've got a lot of family that support Manchester United. But yeah, I just love football, mate. I just love football. I don't. I like to, like I say, as you guys get to know me, I'm sure you'll understand my thinking in football. I just love watching all teams play. Yeah, I quite like Man United a little bit because of my families. Some of my family support it, but like I say, I also have nothing against City apart from the fact that not impressed with the investment from their owners, creating the imbalance in the league. So thank you very much for that, Christopher. Joey is saying rather neither, Christopher. Laugh out loud. Liverpool all the way. Yeah, Joey, being a massive Liverpool fan. Joey also saying, cheers, guys. Catch you next time. Bye, everyone. Nice one, Joey. Take care, mate. And thank you very much for coming, getting involved tonight. Always a pleasure, mate. Look after yourself and enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, thank you very much, Joey. Appreciate all the positivity, all the positivity from you as always, mate. Big respect, and like I say, mate, enjoy the rest of your evening. And look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Millsard saying we've not heard from Minnie tonight. She might be at work, mate. She might be at work. Minnie comes and gets involved when she can. She's obviously she does work a lot of shifts, which means some weeks she's on early, some weeks she's on nights. And if you guys have ever worked shifts, I'm sure you'll know it can take its toll on you, and you just get tired. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see Minnie on a future stream. She just might have been a bit busy with personal stuff tonight or work commitments. But thank you very much for that, Millsard. Joey's saying she's probably working, mate. Yep, absolutely. Nice one, Joey. And thank you very much, guys. Christopher is saying, as I see you, Joey, my mum always complains when Rashford or Ronaldo score. Okay, mate, no worries. Thanks for that, Christopher. Obviously, Christopher, interested in you guys and what your club loyalties are and stuff. So, yeah, thank you. But nice to hear that your mum likes a bit of football, Christopher. Christopher also saying, Yes, probs, Joey. Um, yeah, obviously you guys talking about Mini. Millsard saying, I would love that in the EFL right now. What? All right, you're talking about the Scottish structure. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Personally, myself, like I say, I respect everybody's opinion, but I do think it's a bit unfair when you put all that work in to get to the playoffs and then it can be just snatched away from you at the final hurdle by a team that's been playing badly all season. Christopher saying, that's crazy. Uh, that should be fixed. Yeah, I agree, Christopher. I think it's so unfair, but that's the way the Scottish lower leagues are structured, unfortunately, mate. But yeah, every time I do talk about Scottish Championship, I'm going nuts about it because it does annoy me. Um, so yeah, thank you very much for that, Christopher. Um, Christopher also saying I meant ignoring uh, Haaland ignoring me. I like Ronaldo too much. Fair enough, mate, but you're going to have to switch to liking another player soon because Ronaldo is getting older now, so he's going to retire at some point, and then we'll have to hopefully we'll have new players that come through and start to amaze us with their flair and skill. So thank you very much for that, Christopher. Millsard saying, add that to all EFL to EFL. Wigan beat Blackpool, go second, but to bottom, they stay up. Fair enough. I think Millsard liking that more than that structure. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Millsard. Christopher Alouette is saying both, I guess. Um, Sorry, Christopher, I'm not understanding that, mate. Both, I guess. Sorry, Christopher, I'm not understanding that bit, mate. Apologies. Christopher also saying, I understand very much. We all have our own opinions on the game. Yeah, exactly right, mate. And that's what we're here to do: build a positive fan community, and you guys free to express your opinions on the game. We're not always going to agree on everything, and that's fair enough. But good fans. Um, will at least respect each other's opinion, even if we don't always agree with each other. And that's part of building, like I say, the positive fan community and also becoming footy mates as well. That we have that decency between each other as friends. That we like to say we might not always agree on each other's football opinions, but we at least respect each other's opinion as best possible. So thanks for that, Christopher. Christopher also saying, Mum don't really care. She just wants Salah to score. Laugh out loud. Okay, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Thank you very much for sharing that with us, Christopher. And Millsard saying, Wigan v Blackpool 1-0. Wigan, my prediction. Okay, mate. Yep, like I say, I hope you guys do manage to get something out of that so you can give yourselves a chance to fight out of that relegation zone. But I think you're really going to need the 3 points, aren't you, mate, to try and give you a fighting chance because it's getting less and less games now for you guys to try and get out of it. And as we know, your owners have been arses and made the job a lot more difficult. So yeah, we'll see what happens, mate, when the fixtures come round. But yeah, Millsard also saying bye, guys. Thank you very much, Millsard. Bye to you, mate, as well. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Been a pleasure having you involved tonight, mate, as it has with all of you guys. So massive shout out to everybody that's come and got involved. I probably can't read out everybody's name tonight, but I'm going to read out one or two of you guys that really made a special effort. Millsard, Joey, as well as obviously we had Billy also before earlier with amazing positivity and Ethan as well as all you guys making a really positive effort to welcome a new fan, Dafo from the Philippines. Obviously, he said he was worried about his English, and you guys helped him feel right at home. So, massive respect to you guys. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, thank you, Milzard. Enjoy the rest of your night, mate. It's been a pleasure having you involved tonight, and look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Take care, look after yourself, best wishes, and stay safe, mate. Christopher saying, have a good night. Thank you, Christopher. Same to you, mate. Like I say, pleasure also for having you come and drop in as well, mate. Absolute pleasure to have you involved. And yeah, look after yourself. Hope to see you again soon, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, thank you very much to all you guys. It's been a top show. Like I said, best wishes to all you guys. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Well, that's it from me for now. Take care. Bye. And I'll see you again soon.